Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Warren Spahn gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And now, Jimmy Rollins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop.
First pitch on the way.
Rollins.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. One away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
One out, nobody on. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Hit back up the middle. Albies picks it up. And that's the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna
Now the pitch.
Jr.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ronald Acuna is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Ball on the first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, but he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Ozuna at the track. Gone. to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The batter will be Shane Victorino.
The left fielder, number 8.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well,
2-0 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. And that misses 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And the screwball got him swinging one gun.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. the bag and the runner back. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hey. 0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Chipper Jones.
Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Chipper, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Hey. Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Joe Torre trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB now. hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Torrey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Gene Segura standing in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch on its way. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher.
2-0.
Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here it comes, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Jimmy Rollins. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Fouled away. So 1-1.
Ball.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ozzie.
First pitch coming, here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Real Muto has it, and he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Warren Spahn. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Set down 1-1. Down 2-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with the two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Bounce it to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
Nope.
And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Now to the plate, here is Andrew McCutchen, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Pitch out, nothing doing. McCutchen leads off first with one away. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up Shane Victorino. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Aye.
2-1. now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Aaron finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in is Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Freeman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
The count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now it'll be Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Segura for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back with the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Chipper Jones. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Oh, he did.
Back in standing. Another look to first.
Thanks, he's good.
And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 out with the man at first. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. He's going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Now to bat, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The catcher, JT.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
1 down with a runner at second, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ball.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Count is 3-2.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So a man at second here with 2 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Joe Torre. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Bohm might try to make a play on it. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Warren Spahn as he rips it on the ground to second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base number.
Acuna digs in now. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And the knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High and deep down the left field line. He's set. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ozuna over at second. Spahn on at first with 2 down. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So here is Alec Bohm, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 2-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Acuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes into the corner and slicing foul. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's on the move again from first, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Three-two pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Harper.
Bryce Harper will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey! Please, dude.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next, here is Shane Victorino. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are loaded with only one out. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Mike Soroka is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Soroka.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
McCutchen, the runner at third. Harper at second. Victorino at first. One gone. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Yep,
and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Freddie Freeman, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That's ball
Just
2.
missing here, 2-0.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
The count.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
No one out with a runner at second. Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
The 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Victorino will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie.
Now into the box, Eddie Matthews. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he takes ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because They don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We're through 6 full. The Phillies lead it 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now. Soroka is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Jones is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in is Joe Torre. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The catcher, Joe Torre.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No cut down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Ready now is Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
1-1, here it is.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Vince Velasquez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Velasquez.
Andrew Jones will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andrew Jones.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in safely to third, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle, driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Acuna Jr. now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Charlie Morton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Fires the zone, strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fouled off. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Shane Victorino. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
And now here is JT Realmuto. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 11. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. He'll try it again, 3-2. Victorino stands at first with 1 out. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Now a
curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. A runner on first with 2 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Phillies. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brad Miller will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Hank Aaron. First pitch on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. At the plate now is Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And then yank just foul. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Eddie Matthews. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Ground ball right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Atlanta. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping up is Gene Segura. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has an even 10 hits in 46 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Next, it'll be Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
That's a
Too
ball.
much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
2-0.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order room.
And it's fouled away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Rollins. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Alec Bohm would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
That brings up Alec Bohm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Rollins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Luke
Andrew
Jackson takes over now with 2 gone here in the
Your
top of
attention,
inning
please.
number 9.
now pitching for the Braves, number 77, Luke Jackson.
Andrew McCutcheon will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in will be Marcell Ozuna. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A ball and no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count. 3-2.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Next ahead, Ozzie Albies. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The batter, the pitcher, Luke Jackson.
Travis d'Arnaud will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now a hard liner toward short, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Vince Velasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.